Unlikely animal friendships, a heartwarming lesson in empathy and cooperation. Ever imagined a lion befriending a zebra? Or a tiny mouse cuddling up with a fearsome cat? These aren't fairy tales but real-life examples of extraordinary animal friendships that teach us profound lessons about empathy, cooperation, and the boundless capacity for love. Get ready to have your heart warmed and your perspective shifted. Across the vast animal kingdom, we often see creatures sticking to their own kind, divided by instinct and survival. Predators and prey seem forever locked in a dance of life and death. But what happens when these rigid boundaries dissolve, and animals from entirely different species forge unbreakable bonds? These heartwarming tales of strange animal alliances offer invaluable lessons in empathy, cooperation, and overcoming our own preconceived notions. This is a perfect lesson for the classroom, family viewing, social media, and inspirational content. In the wild, animals are often categorized by their roles: predator, prey, competitor, or symbiotic partner. These labels can breed distrust and even hostility. Think of the instinctive rivalry between cats and mice, or the natural tension between lions and zebras. This behavior mirrors our own human tendencies to judge and separate based on differences, be they cultural, ideological, or biological. Let's explore how these animal friendships can inspire us to be more understanding and accepting. However, the existence of interspecies friendships challenges these rigid categories. These friendships remind us that cooperation isn't always dependent on similarity. When animals who would naturally clash choose to coexist and form bonds, they shatter the walls of prejudice. What can we learn from these unexpected alliances? How can they influence our own relationships and our understanding of the world around us? This is a great topic for animal lovers, educators, families, and pet lovers. There are countless examples of unusual animal friendships that seem to defy the very laws of nature. Take, for instance, the seemingly impossible relationship between a cat and a mouse. It sounds like a myth, but a heartwarming story from a sanctuary in South Africa tells of a mouse and a kitten, raised together, who became inseparable friends. They shared meals, napped together, and played joyfully, completely defying their natural instincts. This is a beautiful example of how nurture can overcome nature. Another surprising bond occurs between a lion and a zebra. This one seems almost unbelievable, given that lions are natural predators. Yet, in a remarkable example of interspecies friendship, a lioness named Zawadi, from the Addo Elephant Park in South Africa, became close friends with a zebra after being separated from her pride. She was observed playing with and even protecting the zebra, establishing a friendship that transcended typical predatory behavior. This story reminds us that even the fiercest creatures are capable of compassion. Even more shocking is the bond between dolphins and dogs. In various locations across the globe, dogs have been seen swimming alongside dolphins, forming playful connections with them. One such story involved a dolphin named Fungi in Ireland, who became known for interacting with both local fishermen and their dogs. Fungi would even approach the shoreline to play with the dogs in the water, as if to show that species don't have to be bound by their instincts or environmental limitations. This is a perfect example of how joy and playfulness can bridge any divide. What's fascinating about these examples is that they defy everything we understand about survival instincts. When animals are forced to adapt to each other's company, whether due to shared spaces, mutual benefit, or simple companionship, they form bonds that transcend natural enemies. These unusual relationships highlight the possibility of cooperation, compassion, and understanding, even when it goes against the natural order. These stories are perfect for teaching children about acceptance and kindness. But perhaps the most heartwarming story of animal friendship comes from a famous tale involving a dog named Toto and an elephant named Shanti at a wildlife sanctuary. Toto was a small terrier who had been adopted by the sanctuary after being abandoned. Shanti, an orphaned elephant, had been raised at the sanctuary for years. Their first meeting was a moment of pure magic. Toto wandered into the elephant enclosure, curious about the large, unfamiliar creature. What followed was a beautiful story of connection. Shanti gently taking Toto under her trunk, letting the dog ride on her back, and even playing together. This unlikely duo captured the hearts of everyone who saw them, as it was clear they had developed a bond that went beyond species lines. Their friendship became a symbol of hope and unconditional love. Toto and Shanti's friendship symbolizes more than just companionship. It demonstrates that kindness and mutual respect can bridge the gaps between different creatures, reminding us that true connection is not bound by size, strength, or even the apparent role each animal plays in the world. Their story is a testament to how empathy and compassion can break down even the most formidable walls, whether between species or between humans. This is a powerful lesson for all ages. These unique animal friendships challenge the preconceived notions of what is possible in the natural world. From cats and mice to lions and zebras and even dogs and dolphins, animals have shown us that empathy, understanding, and cooperation can transcend boundaries. Their stories remind us that, just like animals, we too have the capacity to form connections that go beyond differences, fostering unity and harmony where we least expect it. These friendships are a beacon of hope, showing us that love and understanding can conquer all. These stories are not just heartwarming, they are educational. They teach us about the importance of empathy, the power of cooperation, and the beauty of acceptance. They show us that differences should be celebrated, not feared, and that true friendship knows no bounds. These are valuable lessons for the classroom, the family, and the world. These animal friendships also inspire us to look beyond our own prejudices and biases. They challenge us to see the world through a different lens, to appreciate the beauty of diversity, and to embrace the possibility of connection with those who are different from us. They remind us that we are all part of the same interconnected web of life, and that we all have something to offer. Moreover, these stories are incredibly uplifting. They remind us that even in the face of adversity, love and friendship can prevail. They give us hope for a better future, a future where we can all live together in peace and harmony, regardless of our differences. They are a testament to the power of the human spirit and the boundless capacity for love that resides within us all. Have you ever witnessed or heard of an incredible animal friendship? We'd love to hear your stories in the comments below. Share your favorite animal friendship tales with us. And if you want to dive deeper into the fascinating world of animal behavior, be sure to subscribe to our channel for daily inspiring new content. Let's spread the message of empathy, cooperation, and unconditional love, inspired by the amazing friendships in the animal kingdom. Together, we can create a more compassionate and understanding world for all.